Hi everyone, welcome back to StartDevOps. I am Mahabu. In previous video, we have seen the networking components, how networking components help to build a network, and also we have seen the OSI model. So how data is going to transfer from one layer to another layer, how it's going to be change their behavior. So in this video, we are going to learn about IP and subnetting. So IP and subnetting. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and join our Star DevOps community and also share with your friends. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Let's move to the topic. In this video, we are going to learn this IP address and subnetting. So what we understand, so IP address, we already know IP address stands with Internet Protocol Address, which is very important to send data or a receive a data. For example, we have applied for a passport. So passport office will be send the passport through the um, post office. So there we required a home address. Similarly, for devices to receive and send data, IP address plays major role. So why do we use IP address? Because computers or a devices don't understand the Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. These are all things computers doesn't understand or a mobile doesn't understand. They only understand zeros and ones and numbers only. So whenever we type www.google.com, the computer finds its IP address. So Google IP address is 8.8.8. So it will find that IP address, it will be talked to the that particular number and it will send request to the uh, send uh, send request back to the us. Yeah, so there are two types of versions are available in IP address, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 is a old and most commonly used IP address. So it looks like this 192.168.1.1. It's made of four numbers separated dot by dot, each number dot by dots. From between 0 to 255, it will be count. So if you count this one from 0 to 2 to 55, so around we will get 4 million IP addresses. IPv4 is a oldest version, so mostly common used. It has 32-bit IP address, 32 bits it has. So each bit contains uh, 190 it's like this 192.168.1.1. So like this it will be contain each octet. It's called octet. So first octet is 192, then we have a dot, then second octet 168, then we have dot, and third is 1 and fourth, then dot, then fourth octet is 1. So like this the IPv4 will be looks like. And IPv6 is a new version. So why do we use IPv6? Because of the more number of growing internet, so it's unable to handle the IPv4. To overcome this issue, they have introduced IPv6. So IPv6 looks like this 2001 dot B and sorry D, B and 8. Then we have 1 like this. It will contains 128 bits. So IPv4 will be 32 bits and IPv6 will be a 128 bits. So with the help of this IPv6, we can use unique numbers, almost unlimited unique number of users can use the IP address. So we have types of IP addresses. We have public IP and the private IP. Public IP used for internet like Google servers, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. They use the public IP. So as we discussed, the Google IP address is 8.8.8.8. So that is the public IP. So everyone can see it. Everyone can available for in online. That is called public IP. And we have the private IP. So it is used for only home and offices and cloud networks like AWS cloud networks, VPC, VPC virtual private cloud. So these are all things we will see in the AWS session. So private IP use not visible for the world. It's only visible for the particular home or particular office where we are going to use. Yeah, so now we are going to understand what is subnetting. Subnetting is nothing but a big, large number of network is divided into a small networks. That is called subnetting. Why we need to divide the network? Because so the large number of network is really hard to manage and the very fast communication, and we cannot improve the security to a large number of network. If we divide it into smaller network, there we can easily manage the network and also make the security and infrastructure is good, and easily and faster communication can be happened. So using of CIDR, we can make this subnetting. So what is CIDR? CIDR is stand for classless interdomain routing. Sorry, classless interdomain routing. It is tell how many bits are used. Suppose we have this IP. So in this IP, so how many bits are used for the networking and the how many bits are used for the host part. These are all things will be tell the CIDR. With the help of CIDR, we are going to the divide the networking into a small networks, a large network into a small networks. So as we discussed, so IPv4 has 32 bits totally. So it will contain zeros and ones is a 32 zeros and ones will be available. Let's example 192.168.1.0/24. Here 24 means that 24 bits. So 8888 into 3, 24. These 24 bits are used for networking and the remaining this bit 0, which means 8 bits used for host. So let's see how we are going to calculate this subnetting. Example, we have this IP 192.168.1.0/24. Here total bits are so 8 bits, 8 into 4, 32 bits. So networking, for that we have 24 bit used for networking. Suppose these three octets are used for networking and remaining one octet for the host, which means 32 minus 24 is equal to 8 bits. Now for every host bit we can have two values, either zeros or one. So the total combination is 2 to the power of 8 is equal to 256 IP addresses totally. So in that we have two addresses which is reserved. For that one is networking IP address. So 192.168.1.0 which is used for network ID, and one more for broadcast IP for last IP 192.168.1.255. This will use for the broadcast. So totally in 256 minus 2 is equal to we use 254 IPs. In this IP address, we are going to use the 254 IP addresses. Like this, we are going to calculate. So far what we have learned. So what is IP address? So IP address is a unique number to each and every device which is connected to the internet. So why do we need IP address? So because computers doesn't understand the name, it will understand the numbers. Whenever we type, suppose www.google.com, it will hit to the that IP address, it will send the request. So there are two versions of IP address. Number one, IPv4, it has a 32 bits, and number two, IPv6, which has new version which has a 128 bits. So IPv4, so we can around 4 billion IP addresses. We use 4 billion IP addresses. In IPv6, we use unlimited. There are trillions of unique IP addresses, almost unlimited. So types of IP addresses, we have public IP addresses, we have uh, pub, private IP addresses. So public IP address used for the uh, Google servers, YouTube, which is available for everyone, so everyone can see that IP address. And we have the private IP address, which is used for home offices and cloud networks. Then what is subnetting? So subnetting is nothing but a large number of network into divided into a small network, that is called subnetting. So with the help of CIDR, so CIDR stands for classless inter-domain routing. So with the help of this, we are going to segregate and divided the small networks. So how we are going to segregate? Suppose we have the 32 bits IP address in that slash 24. So 24 bits are used for the networking and remaining 8 bits are used for the host. So here 2 to the power of 8 is equal to 256 IP addresses totally we can use, and within that 256, two are reserved, which is net for networking and another for broadcasting. So remaining 254 are usable. So till that, you if you have any doubts, you can comment with me. I will explain your doubts. If I made any mistakes, please let me know. I want to clear and good content share to my audience. If you like this video, please do subscribe and share it with your friends, and also join our Star DevOps community, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. So till that, thank you. Have a great day.